This is my official, 100% official tissue uh, broadcast on YouTube for this Gran Turismo game and other racing games. So, if you have not read, or if you see below, what I'm going to try to do is um, beat the weekly challenge with an underpowered car. So let's look at this weekly challenge. Let's see what we got. Give it a little sound check, make sure everything sounds good. Give it a little sound check, make sure everything sounds good. And it does. So, I got 2 days left. I've completed the Racing Turbo supercars, and I've completed the American Cup. I used the ODB slash 36 Chambers of Woo car here. And now I'm trying to beat this 800 touring class cars right here. Now, I did 2 runs in the 800 class, and I'm trying to beat it with my hold on, let's see. As you can see, this is a, let's see the typical opponents real quick. These are Group 3 cars. Let's see, what cars do I have? I'm trying to beat it with a Group 4 car. Performance points, car type, racing cars. I got 11 racing cars. Now I'm trying to beat it with a Group 4 car. I'm not even going to waste my time and try a Group B. But I got this. Oh, man. I might be able to. Oh, I didn't even see this card. So, listen. I tried it with the Mustang, right? But the issue I have with the Mustang is it is heavy. And the rain killed me last time. I did 2 races with the Mustang. The first one, I did with the adding the supercharger, and I did nitrous, which is kind of a cheat code, but I did it anyway. And the second run, I think I got like 12th in that 12th position, right? And the next time I try with the same Mustang with like some additional settings to the like suspension, and the car was boogieing. When I say boogieing, I mean it was really dancing like properly on a race course. It was like really hitting the turns correctly. The turning was correct. The exiting was correct of the turns. So it was working out well. But then I got hit with rain, and when I got hit with rain, fortunately I had intermediate tires. So the intermediate tires saved me, but I tried to chance it. I thought the rain was done, and I tried to switch to racing hards, and that was just bad. I was up in like 8th place or something like that, and I got dropped down to like back to like 13th because of that. So I still think I can beat it with that car. But before we attempt to do that again, I might want to try looking at a car that's a little lighter. Now, I know the Supra is going to get busy because it's basically a BMW, but let's try this car real quick. Let's try this, what is this, a GR or 86? But before we go all the way out there, as this car is the backup, let's first. Another thing is my fuel management was terrible, but we'll talk about that when I get in the race. Before we do that, let's go here and check what I can do with this car. The goal is also to make money and not spend too much money right now, all right? So let me see that I do. We can get the full customized racing suspension, which we will need. That one there. Everything else is fully race spec. So nothing I can do to this car besides get some racing, some intermediate tires, or some tires for it basically. But there's nothing else I can do with this car. So this car is capped at 300 and... Oh, hold on. Oh, damn. That's gonna set this car off. I might I might take a risk on this car. I got 22 miles on this car, right? And also I'm trying to use cars that I rarely use. So I got 22 miles on this car, so I could use this car, right? Got a 4-cylinder, so it should be great on gas. Let's go back and check that Supra. Let's check the Super BMW. Let me hit the garage real quick. Check the garage. Taking a little bit of time. Let's change the car and let's look at, I think I tuned that car as well. Car by type, racing car, right? Bang. And let's check this bad boy right here. 15 miles on this one. Sounding good. Not gonna lie, sounding good. Sounding real good. You sounding like you should. Alright. Here, let's go and to the tuning shop. And at the tuning shop, let's see what kind of power we get with the turbocharger. The high RPM one. We get about 500 horsepower. So, being as though they're about, 8 horsepower apart or something like that, I would consider that I would driven these cars like reasonably around the same amount. But I really want to use the other car, the 86, because it's lighter. Now before we abandon ship, let's go back to the garage and use shucks, that ain't the garage. Let's go back to the garage and get in the Mustang, and let's try the Mustang one more time since the Mustang had 0 miles on it when I attempted this weekly challenge. Like I rarely, basically I didn't drive that car at all. So let's go get in this American muscle. And let's see if we can try it one more time to get correct with this heavy. You hear her? You hear it? Oh! Oh! Oh yeah! Yeah. That's a full racer car right there. Let's go to car settings. Now I started this off here. Now what was the issue I had with this car? The turning was great. The toe angle and all of that is good. The camber, I might put a little bit right there on 4. And I might add a little bit more downforce to the back. About right there. And I might shave off a little bit here. And hopefully we can bounce off the rev limiter, and we're going to leave that there. We are going to use that nitrous. I don't care. It took off some performance points, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a difference. So our deficit is about 115 performance points. We in the negative. Let's try this again. Let's get active. Are you ready? Time to stop talking, time to start racing. Are you ready? Because I am. Probably going to try about 2 attempts with this. 2 attempts here, and then all right, let's get active. Everything looks good. like I said, we're trying this weekly challenge. I'm gonna try to do a no start weekly challenge, which means if I crash, I crash. I'm still gonna try to finish out the race. Um, plus, we are going to use a car that has a performance points deficit. In this particular case, I think the performance points deficit, the PP deficit is pause. The performance deficit is 115 points. So I gotta remember too. We gotta get to the fuel map immediately. Get that fuel map correct. Getting that slipstream. We're gonna use some nitrous. We gotta attack early. A little nitrous cheating. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're gonna get it together. We might need a little bit more power. Add a little bit more power. Get active. We caught him on that turn there, so that turn is going to be our bread and butter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see how we lifted off of the brake? How the car turned it correctly? That's exactly what we need. Now we're going to take it easy because we know we're going to catch him here. Over here, and we're gonna brake really early here, so we got control. Perfect. We got control. A little bit of nitrous, a little short shift, save some fuel, getting that slick. On me. I probably should have left it at left the gears a little wider because I'm having a difficult time. Yep, I'm not worried about it. I fucked up. Excuse my language. I messed up. I gave away position. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yep, no brake. So I gotta remember that turn is a no brake turn. Trying to be clean, but the wall is touching the wall. I don't like it. Alright, so we're in a pack now. In a pack. We're going nitrous. Perfect. And now we're in a pocket. We're going to lean out a little bit. We're going to lean out a little bit and try to catch some draft and get another full lap. go lean out a little bit, do some fuel conservation. Because we don't need that much power. Perfect. All right, so we're already in a better position than we was before. You see that turn in? Perfect. Okay. I already know I'm going to beat them here, so I'm going to go full lean right here. I'm not worried about it. It'll catch him, so we can lean out right there. Since we're in a pack, we're going to go lean. Beautiful. This is a no-brake turn. Just get off of the accelerator. Yes, sir. We're looking good so far. We are way further ahead than we was before. I'm going to take my time here. I'm not going to like push it too hard. We're going to brake very early. Uh-oh. Bad weather's on the way. Bad weather's on the way. Let's check the radar. It's alright, we want you here. Bad weather's gonna be right out at the end of this tunnel. So we're back with the expectation of bad weather. We're gonna add some power. Dirty. Now we're gonna add some power. Perfect. Got a little wall tap on the outside. Ah, would you look at that? That hurt. But we still recovered. That hurt a lot. I'm still concerned about weather. Brake bias, we're gonna go front a little bit. So I got one more lap. I got one more lap, which is perfect. Nope, we're gonna fight it. We're gonna fight it. We're gonna fight it. Yes, sir. We're gonna fight the rain. Look like we out of the rain pocket. We're gonna fight the rain. We're in second position right now. Perfect. Taking it easy. We got it done. gonna get active, y'all. Car's feeling great. I actually like this Mustang. Might be braking a little too hard right there, but I'm just trying to be controlled. All right, there goes sixth position. Little brake because I like cut that turn close to the inside. Little trail brake tap, little brake taps to orient the car correctly. All right, we're doing much better than we did before. I think we're going to be able to eke out. All right, a little wide. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect fuel management. Perfect fuel management. We're gonna go on racing solves. Let's hope this rain does not disrespect me, because it's time to get active on these solves. Let's go. This rain is gonna disrespect me, y'all. I'm about to go through it. I'm about to hit the blue. We boogieing. We boogieing on solves. Come on, baby, yes. Fight the rain. Fight the rain. Alright, I'm gonna have to slow down a little bit. The track ain't saturated yet. Not saturated yet. We're still good. Uh-oh, here comes the saturation. Gotta slow down a little bit. Supposed to be a little cautious. Sir. Yes, sir. We'll use some nitrous. We're going to put that fuel mat down. Sir. A little tight. Come here, American Muscle. Yeah. They squabbling now. So I'm in good positions. I'm in ninth. I'm like higher in rank. Oh, I followed him too much. I was mirroring his movements. It didn't work out well. Let's see where the rain at. The rain is gone. Now we just got to worry about fuel management. We got 2.6 laps worth of fuel. I feel like they're going to do one more pit stop. But not at any rate enough. For me, that first turn off the straight is always pretty difficult because my brain is in like late break. I can attack that a little harder. I have no cars around me. Damn, I hit a wall. That messed me up a little bit. Perfect. Alright, we booking it now. Yes, sir. We're on a mission. We need to save some more fuel. Might. I should have been in second gear. We gotta go full lean. Catch them. We're in 8th position, but we're not going to have enough fuel. We are not going to have enough fuel. I might need to go in there and get a little squirt of fuel. This is gonna mess up my race. Oh, I fucked up, y'all. I messed up. I messed up. So like when I'm doing this with like the underpowered car, it's like more about strategy, I guess. Oops. Oh, man. This is not the time to crack under pressure. Whoa. The ground look a little wet. I'm going to have to stop. Too much brake. Keep it in 4th to stay controlled. I think next time I won't opt for softs. I think I'll keep racing mediums because that's why I'm a little wide on the turns now. A little bit of handbrake. I gotta stop. Get new tires. And I need this. Should I risk it? I gotta risk it. Tires are cooked. Tires are done. Mediums next time. There goes some hops. Tires are cooked. The tires are cooked. Let's see if we can get through, all the way through on this cooked tire. My left front is done. It was a bad decision using racer softs. It was a good decision not going in thinking it was going to rain. I was trying to get a little bit faster race lap time with the softs, but it didn't work out as expected. So I just got to maintain my position and not run out of fuel. The car is not unmanageable though. It's just these right turns are difficult. Left turns not so much. Okay. Use that handbrake. We're going nitrous out. On cheat mode. All right, we got that done. Now, our previous position was 12th, 13th, and now we did 8th. Major mistakes on this run. I chose those soft tires. They just degraded way too much. I shouldn't have chose the soft tires. I should have just stuck with mediums. So I think I could do mediums the whole way without let's see how much money we got. 60K. Driving marathon ticket. I like it. Alright. Race analysis. Don't sleep on the Mustang. I'm just going to say that. First and foremost, do not sleep on the Mustang. The Mustang is really, like, it's a decent vehicle. I will opt for the Mustang quicker than I will opt for the Camaro. I said that before. But before I totally condemn the Camaro, I think I'm going to go and get a Camaro Group 3 car and see what that's like. But before I start getting sidetracked and want to do all of that, let's go right back to this race again. And I still want to try to get higher position with this Mustang right here. Let's change the car settings. What things did I not like about this setup? I would say that I think my roll bars are correct. I think all of these settings are correct. That added negative camber is a good hit. My initial torque down to 10 is good. My acceleration torque, I can probably put that at like I could probably push that up a little bit more to stop the car from that little slight kick. So about a 31. The brake sensitivity, this is good right here. I'm going to leave this as is. Let's read the description, right? Adjust the effectiveness of the LSD when decelerating or staying at speed. Increasing this value will make the limited slip differential more effective, but will increase the risk of understeer, and we don't want that, right? That's exactly why the previous race we lowered it some. We brought it closer to a smaller value. In this race, I didn't use all of the nitrous, but I did cheat and use the nitrous. Additionally, um, I think I might need to put that back this way. I might need to slide it out a little bit further, about right there, about 310. I'm not going to change the actual ratios individually. I'm going to leave that as it is. No power restrictor required. So I feel like, and we're going to automatically start this off. The brake bias, automatically we're going to start off at 4, at about a 4. I mean a -1, excuse me. Yeah, I think we're going to start off at about a -1. So we don't have to make that adjustment. Yes, sir. That's what we're going to do. We're going to leave that like that. I'm curious about this stability. I got to do some research on what stability is for the low speed and the high speed stability. The skid pad is looking pretty good. You say at 150 miles per hour, the skid pad is 1.52. I'm curious to see if I put that down. The skid pad is 151. Oh man. Let's see what happens. I don't know if I want to change that. It says that my acceleration from 0 to 60. I don't think it's worth. I'd rather have it this way. I'd rather deal with that small tenth of a or hundredth of a missing acceleration. I'd rather leave it like that. Yes, sir. So I think this is about as good as we're gonna get this car. Like to keep my rear toe straight so we can just push the power straight. So it can just accelerate. And yeah, we're gonna do that. The intermediates actually did work. Yes, sir. Let's try this one more time. We're gonna do 2 races with this Mustang again, which is a fairly good car. And like I said, after we're done this race, we'll probably hop out and go check the Camaro racing cars to see what they look like. Cause like I traditionally like JDM cars, and sometimes I like to use the exotic cars. So let's start off in these mediums. We will not change. I probably should have started off on hards. I'm gonna no, I'm not gonna quit. We're not gonna do that. We're not committed. We're gonna nitrous out. We're gonna lean out and nitrous out. Get up there to the pack. Yes, sir. And this RPM range will allow me to draft. That RPM range will allow me to draft. And it won't be too high. It won't be in a peak point, so of like peak torque. So on the turns, which allows me to have more control. sir. I'm coming for y'all. She's boogieing. I will admit, changing the gear ratio to definitely is making this car feel sluggish. Changing the gear ratio to wider, it's making it feel sluggish. I should have made it a little bit more narrow. Because they're getting out on me now. Whoa, buddy. I had to burn out on nitrous. We lost some valuable positioning there. Not so much this one position. Definitely help on fuel. Yeah. Perfect. Yes, sir. I gotta hug the corner here. Just like that. Sorry, buddy. Yes, sir. Little bump and grind. Pause. No caps. You gotta use a little boost. Gonna lose your machinery. I'm gonna call up my nitrous, my DRS. Try to give him some dirty air. What's up, pup? There's the pack. I just gotta fend them off. Can't brake too early. Perfect. Perfect. These on my inside. Gotta be careful. Oh snap! I'm about to catch these next set of cars. Pass me. It's okay. I'll be right here. I'll be right here. Yes, sir. Alright, I got space to drive how I want to drive. I got space. Oh shit. The rain hit us early. It just came out of nowhere. I just need to be careful. And it's heavy. Oh shit! No! That's not a good look. gotta be kidding me, man. Where did this rain come from? He bumped me a little bit, man. I need to see the replay. Put me all the way down to 20th position, man. We're gonna go up in high gear so we don't spin out. Little technique. Nope. Nope. You won't get me. Yeah. We got a pit. We might catch him though. We might catch him. Intermediates, we're gonna fuel all the way up. We might catch him. That spin out didn't help. I don't know if it was me with a little bit too much acceleration, but you know, at the speed I was going, I shouldn't have had any issue. All right, we should catch half the pack. The rain ain't gonna let up. We should catch some of the pack. I've already caught the bet. Beautiful C7. Okay. Sir. Gotta get acquainted. I think what killed me this time is the killer for this car. This time is that my what's the words I'm looking for? My gearing is too wide. Sound good. Ooh. A little cheating. A little womp. I ain't worried about it. Got it. Got correct. Alright, so we like the different heavy spots of rain. We're gonna go up a higher gear than we need to be so we don't catch that torque bag. No e-brake in the rain. I learned a lesson. All right, we got 4 laps for the. We're gonna shave off a half a lap by putting more power in. So it looks like the Mustang is going to get it done. All right, we're done with the rain. Now when we switch back to tires, they got to be mediums, no softs. The good news is the pack is here. We're going to nitrous out a little bit, but I see some of the pack, and it's fairly condensed. Seconds off of our fastest time. Car was unbalanced a little bit right there. Got it correct. Did I burn him on that one? I did. Fudge. what tires you on, but you driving like you don't care. Let's go get the medium racing tires and fuel all the way up. Perfect. They were overly aggressive. Let's go here. Let's go power. Because we're about to fuel up and change the mediums. We're going to go racing mediums. We're going to fuel all the way up. We're going to let them do what they do. And we should get 5 laps. Please give me 5 laps. Yes, sir. Now it says we're going to get 5 laps at our current power level, but we're going to drop it down to about 3, and then we're going to decrease, and then we're going to add power or decrease it to add more power with about the last lap. I just need to be careful because the track is wet. Oh, shucks. Stay in that patch where it's dry. If I stay right here in this patch where it's dry, we should get active. We got all the fuel we need. Oh! It is really a balance on trying to be inside of that pocket. Trying to be inside of the... What are you doing? Get your life together. It's really important that you step... Whoa! Failed again. Taking a risk. What are you doing, car? Took a risk, y'all. Sucks. The problem is, when you're in the dry part of the track after rain, and you have that differential between like the 2 tires being in dry and 2 tires being on wet, it's a bad situation. And plus out here, it's dark, so I can't see where the track is dry. So, we might get lucky, but I don't think we are. And this guy, he's killing me right now. See where he's at? That's where I don't want to be. I want to be right here where it's dry. Right here. Terrible. Additionally, I'm driving with a controller, so I don't have that fine input. Some of these cars are going to have to pit, though. I'm not going to have to pit. So I might get lucky. I'm going to lean a little bit. Terrible. Get out of that. See that? Once you hit that wet patch, once 2 wheels contact the wet, it's over. Yeah. Damn. Bad decisions, man. And then once he bumped me, which is like, it is what it is. But once I got bumped by Gr4, it really like threw off my whole momentum. Well, what really threw off my momentum initially was spin out around this area. See, this is where I need to be, right in the dry patch. No pitters. Who's the fastest lap? Gr4? Oh, actually, my bad. It wasn't Gr4. It was Cockburn that has the fastest lap. So I'm still learning how to process this. Oh, see? Damn. It's a very fine line. And it's so much more difficult. So much more difficult to do. Well, there's some pitters, but they so far ahead. Alright, they're so far ahead that it doesn't matter. Third place is pitting. This sucks. To be in the back of the pack. Got some more pitters. Okay. So I might be able to come out the back of the pack. That's 19. The nitro's going downhill. On that dry spot. Damn! Now, I don't think I understood that before, because like when I was playing Gran Turismo a couple years back, I don't remember the dynamics of how it works driving in rain, or more particularly driving after the rain. Such a fine line. So this race is literally a wash. I'm not going to race again with the Mustang. I think I'm going to put some money into the 86, the Toyota 86. and but I'm not gonna drive it. Oh, there go some picks. Gotta go all lean because we barely got enough fuel to get us across the line. So we gotta go all lean. Might be able to get 17th position. Well, not 17th, but 18th position. Oh, no, was going to a convoy. Oh, he put on the soft tires. He's trying to get active. We're going to short shift. Control of it. Got control of it. I'd rather slow down to get control of it than spin out. Of course. Nope. Oh no, I got no more nitrous. He's on softs. I got a block. There's nothing fair about this. No! And we ran out of fuel. Terrible. Look at that. Not a good look. That hurts a lot. Look at him. Look at you. And ain't even enough for fuel expenses. It's bad, y'all. It's not even worth looking at the replay. Why would I even do that? That's just a waste of my time. And it hurts. Damn it. So we're going to retire the Mustang. The Mustang is just not doing what we needed to do. It's just not effective enough. However, I'm not going to start another race, like finish another race, but I do want to see what the fuel consumption is for the Mustang. Then, after checking the fuel consumption for the Mustang, we're going to soup up the 86 and with both of them with max power, with all power, not lean. We're going to see which one actually has better fuel efficiency. Right in here, hit the acceleration. So on one power, 2.6. So our full power, we're looking at 2.6 laps. All right, we ain't gonna add no more variables in it. 2.6 laps. Now we're gonna switch cars, and we're gonna go with good old-fashioned turbocharger and let the supercharger sit where it's at for the day. Yeah. See, I can get in my garage from here. If anybody knows a shortcut to go directly to the garage, please let me know. Boom. Damn, I really wanted to believe in you, Mustang, but I think we tried. That was about 4 times with the Mustang, but it's just not going to be effective enough. I already know I can beat it in like a group, the same group with the same similar horsepower, but like, what's the fun in that? The safety cars. Yeah, right. Damn, I probably only get like 1 lap. I probably get 1 lap. What about Teslas? I could get it done. I know I can get it done in that group 3. Well, let's try this one. Boom. We're going to need to get a few mods. Let's tune her up. We're going to go with full customizing race transmission. Yes, sir. It's 20 racks. We got racing hard tires, but we're going to go with mediums. Yes, sir. And where that turbocharger at? Don't you hide from me, turbo. High RPM turbo. Semi-racing. Yes, sir. Boom. So that's 20, 20, 40 racks. 40. 20, 20, 40, even 40 plus. What's these? 26. 66,000. We still up. We still up, y'all. And if this don't work, we just gonna have to detune. We're gonna try a different car. We'll probably detune that Nismo GTR, that rear wheel drive one. Now I'm not gonna do this race, but I just want to see. I just want to see what the fuel consumption is. I might do 1 lap. I might do 1 lap, yeah. Yes, sir. This is your boy Zay, aka Gran Turismo, giving you some content, a little live stream action on the YouTube. This is not the actual channel, but I'm having difficulties between the channels. The real channel is Gran Turismo, or at Gran Turismo on YouTube. Additionally, on that channel, we're doing real things, not just virtual things. I'm chopping up a car. I'm trying to turn it into a racing sim, but I got to get my feet wet again and get good at racing while I'm built in this sim, because I don't want to be a trash driver thinking the sim is going to help me. But you know, that's a passion project, something I always wanted to do, and I'm gonna do it. Why not? It got a car available. This hasn't been used in a while. We're gonna chop it up and get right. Now, let's get back to what we're doing here. We're gonna hop in this 86. We have to change the tires first. Let's see what car settings we got. Oh, racing mediums off rip. We got the hard tire. Look, we almost failed. Let's buy some tires because I definitely forgot to do that. We almost failed. Should I go with the intermediates? The intermediates seem to be working right, so we'll go with the intermediates. Yes, we'll do that. Boom. Now, I'm not sure if the intermediates or the racing wets get you more grip, but I had success with these intermediates. The next thing I think I want to do is let's just give it one lap because the objective is just to see the fuel consumption. If it's still 2.6. The Mustang was 2.6 laps. Oh, we might be good, baby. Oh! A little bit better fuel consumption. The only issue is I'm going to have to widen out these gears. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna have to do some tuning. Yup, do some tuning. Those tires shouldn't be screeching that much on that turn. Yes, sir. A lot of grip. The brakes are not as strong. I will admit, the braking is not as powerful as the Mustang. But that might be able to get fixed as well. But this car is going to have to get to it. The suspension is going to have to get to it. But it's way more nimble. I don't like that. I had to turn that alarm off. It was going crazy. I'll tell you one thing though, way more control with the drifting. But I think that's due to the fact that this car don't have as much low end torque. So there's no oversteer, no power over. We're gonna give it one more lap. Actually, we're gonna quit. These are just test laps. I want to go do these settings real quick. I'm gonna hit some settings. We're gonna go roll bar that up. We're gonna add some more here. We're gonna add 2 here. We're gonna bring that back to 0. That's how I like it. We're gonna bring that up here. No, we're gonna bring this down to about 5. Yes, sir. Initial torque brake sensitivity. I kind of like how it is, but we're gonna reduce it to see if it about 5 points. And downforce, we're gonna do the same kind of setup we had with the Stang, right? Keep that maxed. And here we need to pump that right there. I think 300 will be good. Measure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's this say? What is the weather? 20 miles out? Oh, that's interesting. It tells you the clouds 20 miles out, 50 miles out, which is a beautiful thing. I've never ever hit this tab before. This is the first time I've ever hit this tab where it has the weather radar. Check. No bad weather, but who knows how that's going to change. Let me give it one more hit. sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. She gonna get active. We might need to... Let's see. Oh, these brakes are bad. I don't like the brakes. This car might be a problem though. Like, not a good problem. It might have difficulty in the wet. Want to drift bad. You got to correct that as well. Might have to lose a couple more dollars and try the Supra. So I don't have nitrous with this car, and I'm having difficulty just getting up to him and getting in the slip. Try to get a good clean lap. Oh, damn. There they go. It's actually catching them, which is a beautiful thing. Heavy on the brake. There's nothing I can do. I don't like that oversteer. It's not going to do well in the rain. But everything else is great. And the turning is sharp off the brakes. Might have to change that braking on that acceleration sensitivity, because that's going to be a problem as well in the rain. This car's going to spin out. Turbo lag. Boy, I think he pushed me. Let me try to get one more clean lap. Though, what's the fuel looking? Oh, here comes the rain. The lies the radar tell you. Let's see if it's a liability or not. Mind you, none of these cars have traction control. Traction control is off. Yep. car is spinning. Oh, man. Okay, that concludes it. Since I had to restart, that means this session is over. This car is going to be a liability in the rain. The weather radar lied to me. It told me that it wasn't going to be no rain, and it was rain, which is bad. But all in all, I would say a okay session. We didn't get the dub. We didn't even get third place. But we still got 2 days to finish the weekly challenge in underpowered cars, and that's what we're gonna try to do. I think in the end, for this particular race, which is the one that's like the Achilles heel of the whole experience, is the fact that I'm trying to do it with a car that's like 100 performance points lower, um, and it's a whole group lower class wise for the car. So it is what it is. I'm gonna try to get it done, but we might have to try that super next because I don't believe in the 86 in this particular track. It's very nimble. It's lighter, but it just gets out of check too much, and it's that big turbo. When that turbo kicks in, that turbo lag, I'm usually in a turn, and it just kicks the rear end out, which I can't have that. So we're gonna figure out how we're gonna do this, and we're gonna try the Supra, and if the excuse me, we're gonna try to figure that out, and if we can't get the Supra to work, then we'll just go ahead and use that Nissan Group 4 and just detune it a little bit. But thanks for watching, and I'm out.